out Arkansas at Minefield, and then we're going back to Megaton.
You looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside Supply.
We did get some error back there, so I lost it. So I fixed the animation problem for pistol, but it seems that in the process I lost the other pendant, so let's get it. Let's see. So sorry for the interference. So today's stream is likely going to be shorter than yesterday. I mean, yeah, because it's already nighttime in my time zone. So yeah, let's be quick about it. So we got our gun back right now.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, anyway, what's up?
I got my field of life and I even brought you a present.
My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
The whole place is a death trap.
Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too.
That completes the first chapter's task, correct?
Yup, you've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go.
I'm ready to start researching the next chapter.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
So basically, this quest is considered to be one of the worst quests in Fallout 3 because of the milder part, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's start with the easiest one. I'm going to hate myself for this, but what do you mean about handling injury?
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
I guess I'll get hurt eventually. Might as well come here when I do.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you. So don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Let's talk up as well. Let's see what she got. So I installed a few more mods and let's see what she got. I guess we'll sell our mines too. That is why I said yesterday to loot any cigarettes, because they cost a lot.
Don't hurt yourself.
So, there's a very quick way to get to your injuries. Yeah, it sounds out of context, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Let's first heal up. And when we do take damage, don't use Stimpaks.
What?
You know how crippled you are? You can see this. We need
What's happening?
one more good fall. Save one water for Vicky.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
What's on the menu?
Have a look. Most of it's edible. Some of it even tastes good.
you will buy the panga.
Enjoy.
You need something?
Behold!
Let's heal up by eating.
Behold! He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall flood. Hear the thunder of the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. And those who dwell here in his favored land, attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth and
Sometimes I
drink
think there is
the
a lot
waters of the blood.
Yeah, that's what the problem.
Our salvation.
I mean, worshipping of bombs, seriously.
Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendent promise of our division in the times to come.
Sometimes
Give your bodies to Atom, my friends.
Trouble
Release
and
yourself to his power. And be divided.
Oh, come on, I'm not even sprinting.
There shall be no tears, no sorrow, no suffering. We shall see our release from the pain and harm. Hardships of this world. Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be burn from you in the fire of his brilliance.
Okay, we're done.
Each of us shall give
Let's
birth
yank
to a
ourselves
baby.
up there. What I like about the old Fallout game is that when you're crippled, you have this really nice detail. You walk slowly when your leg is open.
Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Pain's in abstract. I stay focused on the definable things like survival.
That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh? Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
I'm ready for more research on the second chapter.
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out?
Tell me more about repelling the mole rats.
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I'll test out the repellent for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
the sewers in order to find the mole rats. There's actually some behind Megaton. I'll show you. This thing can shoot 2 shots. So now we need to find 7 more, but we're not done yet, remember? It should be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Stealth mode this time is really important. We'll see why. We don't know who S is, we don't know who E is, but I'm sorry for whoever E is for, yeah, taking their stealthy things. There's a bug in BTW where when the clock hits 12, it suddenly becomes very dark. So let's wait 2 hours.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
The Andalic quest line. Those what? What's the matter?
Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Hey, calm down. It's going to be okay. I promise.
You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me.
I'd like to help, but I need to know more first.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please find my papa.
What happened?
It used to be kind of nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else.
Who else lived in Greyditch?
Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
Did you know the others in town very well?
Nah. People don't like to stay long in Greyditch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year.
Let me ask you about something else.
Alright. What is it?
Okay, I'll look for your brother.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Look, anything else you can do to help Mike save lives?
You know, maybe this will help and maybe it won't. But Papa hid a bunch of stuff behind the old diner and a dumpster. He trusted me with the key and said it was for emergencies. But I bet he wouldn't mind you having it.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. but I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Poor kid. I'm going to skip this quest line until I finish Operation Anchorage. Because that quest line is really tough for early levels. I never saw this shot before. Let's see. Any of you live in Washington DC? Can you guys tell me what does Fallout 3 does the land in Fallout 3 accurate to what it is in real life? Let me know.
Look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Willem's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other. We always need bullets. Takes damn near 100 of them to kill a guy. Oh, this bridge. This is the good back in the day. That's a safe centaurs, so we encountered them early, rather.
Oh, hey there. Do you need something? Let me take a look. Bye. There's nothing wrong with the outside of you. Something wrong with the inside?
right out where we're starting. So instead, lesser time. Yep. Could have been something else. Georgetown. I wonder if this is Supreme territory.
There you are. I will avenge you.
I will avenge you. What is this? Oblivion?
Good riddance. Over here.
See that? That's better. Don't make noise.
Test. Test. Test.
So how is it now?
Well now, if it isn't the little sick. There. more game. He'll be remembered. Now you went and got very bad!
I just beat the game yesterday. Oh, congratulations, Nino 2. Right side, we do get access to Georgetown. So now let's go back to the
You again.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested the mole rat repellent extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. Ah, what more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
It appears that mole rats have most fatal allergy to it, explosively so.
Those poor little mole ratties. Oh, I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
The last part of the chapter is about mirelurks, right? Yeah, this is the worst part of this chapter.
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Alright, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
So, you just heard it. We should not kill any of the mirelurks. There's also something that makes no sense about this part. We'll see later on. So,
You're
because
not
we got
inside
the-
a house, robot. Why do you
because we
think
got
you
some
are?
stealth boys, let's put them to good use. Doing this quest with a companion is a nightmare, so we're going to stand right here, wait for Rockney. It's important to come here with some knowledge in lockpicking, or else it's going to be impossible. Oh, gosh. I find it strange that he would wait outside for 101 even though nobody ever leaves. It'd make more sense if he just wait outside of Megaton. Come on, Dockme, let's go.
You should probably leave, you know. So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center?
I do know some crab community. Mr. Krabs and the Penny Pinchers. I slipped the server in with the X and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
They descended from local crabs. I call them Scylla serrata horrendus.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp, perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
See that? Look at that! She gave us 3 stealth boys after the quest. Why didn't she give us at least 1 for that? That doesn't make sense. I suspect this completes the second chapter's research, correct?
Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
So, let's start off with the library.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great! The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Don't hurt yourself.
Now let's go and offload some of our stuff. The reason I picked the library is because it's one way towards it's also the way towards the Operation Anchorage start point. Eat Moira, eat Moira, eat Moira, eat Moira. As if I will. This is a good player. This is a good character, please. I won't do that. Nexalike says, I don't know, I always finish her quest and all quests related to Megaton, kill and eat everyone and then nuke the place. That's just wow. If I'm going to make an evil player playthrough, maybe I'll do that. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't want to hurt innocents and all in real life. Because, yeah, life is precious. So, let's go get... Oh, come on. That's not what I believe. Alright, how about now? Thank you, Nexolite, for notifying me about the voice issue. So yeah, the realistic headshot mods can make the game like a Dark Souls, so basically.
Welcome.
You get
Please,
killed
do you
really
have any
easily.
water? I'm so thirsty.
Asking this question even though we already entered is actually kind of, you know, doesn't make any sense, so they should be struck out after we entered the city once.
Are you serious? I can't offer anything in exchange, you know. I can just have it. I can just have it? For free?
I insist, my friend. It's the least I can do to help.
Really? Seriously? My God. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this.
2 megatons.
Maybe I'm just too kind for a world like this. Ah, doing the good boy run. That's what I'm doing. Maybe one day I'll do a bad guy run. And since this is, you know, Tale of Two Wastelands, it's not going to focus only on Fallout 3, but Fallout New Vegas as well. The reason I wanted to start with the capital Wasteland is to build up EXP. So, the moment I reach the Mojave, I'm basically a walking death machine. So, let's now avoid the sewer waste station for a moment. Those Talon guys are really tough. I remember my evil playthrough once. It's Fallout New Vegas, not Tale of Two Wastelands. Well, basically, yeah. I helped the White Clothes Society go back into cannibalism, and I did some terrible things. Killing the refugees at Bitter Springs is one of them. I felt really empty after doing that. Except I play with mods that make the game harder for the real Fallout 3 CBT experience. Well, actually it's already pretty hard because of the realistic headshot mod. Basically, if you headshot someone, they simply die because that's what happened in real life. But it also applies to the player character as well. If you get shot in the head, then goodbye. "18 grenades. What a proud American." Let's try out the Scorpion. So we're basically going to skip out the Great Edge quest and go straight for Operation Anchorage. After we finish Operation Anchorage, I'm going to end the stream. Do you use bleed? No, I didn't use bleed. Like I said, I only use realistic headshot. It makes the game even harder because the enemies can headshot you, and that's basically instant death. Like what happened back then during the Talon Company jump scare. Yeah. These guys are really annoying, you know? The fire ants and all. At least New Vegas would have enemies like this. Well, excluding the fire geckos, but I say that fire geckos are less annoying than these things. Because ants have armored shells, if I'm correct. Armor condition dangerously low. Well, that's not going to be a problem after probably an hour. You guys are asking, am I using hits animations? Yes, for most of the guns. Some of them were other animations like ETJ. And for the 10mm, it's the AWO animation, the latest one. Tactical. So, this is our first goal, basically. Feral ghouls, not sentient ones. This mod is also basically turns the game into The Walking Dead, especially after if you want to fight ghouls. One headshot and they're gone. Sigma melee animations. Well, I use Sigma too on some melee animations, but some in TTW are just untouched. I'm kind of a little disappointed at that, but it is what it is. You just gotta wait. And I left my sniper rifle back home. Gotta do this the hard way. if they're wearing a helmet, that's going to take 2 shots. So basically, the realistic headshots mod, if you're wearing a heavy helmet like power helmets, well, you're still going to die in 2 headshots. A way to cheese them is to use shotguns. You don't have jam except for the sprint. Yeah, I didn't download all of the jam mods. Maybe I'm going to check some out after the playthrough. I mean after this live stream. So let's now start Operation Anchorage. So who are the outcasts basically? They're basically a splinter faction from the East Coast Brotherhood of Steel that follow their original mission of, yeah, retrieving technology and hoard them for themselves. To be honest, there is a bright side to that, you know. You prevent others from using dangerous technology. Like what happened in Lonesome Road, to be exact. From what I heard, the Brotherhood tried to prevent the NCR from getting that detonator because they know what it is. But yeah, they got into a war and the detonator got to the divide and boom, Lonesome Road. I kill the outcast every time. In some of my playthroughs, I didn't kill the outcast, but I think this time I will. Well, except for the neutral ones, of course. Because there are actually some outcast members that have uses. Now let's click save.
You got a death wish? Walking through a war zone? Listen, local. If you want to be of use, help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way.
Because this is realistic headshot, remember, even super mutant can headshot you. And they're probably the toughest enemies in Fall 3, and possibly the most annoying as well. Especially the super mutant overlords when you are in a higher level. You just have so much HP that the realistic headshot mutants in the up.
Hold you!
That they survived so many headshots. Centaur blood. Most people saw it as junk, but the blood is actually really valuable, especially if you have high barter. So there's a tip when playing Operation Anchorage. So you basically help the outcast first until you get to the elevator, and then you go back to Megaton and store all of your stuff so you can loot the armory after you finish the DLC. So you don't have to go back all the way from back and forth.
All mutants have been put
I should
down.
have just saved that at home. You cannot fast travel back because these guys. argued that Operation Anchorage is basically a starter pack for Fallout 3. I couldn't agree more to that, but actually Operation Anchorage is also challenging, especially if you use the realistic headshot, because the Chinese enemy soldiers, they basically try to headshot you every chance they can get.
All right, local. Mind explaining what you're doing here?
Calling me local, yeah. I mean, yeah, I am local, but I'm from a vault, so yeah, no. Hey, I just wandered in here and it looked like you guys need help.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Looks like things have calmed down now, so why don't you just run along? Hey, what's that on your wrist? That's some kind of computer, isn't it?
It's my Pip-Boy 3000. Well, yes, but actually no. I'm actually using a Pip-Boy replacer mod. It's the Fallout 76 Pip-Boy.
Isn't that fancy? Listen, kid, maybe you could help us out. We've been looking for someone like you. Why don't you head inside and talk to Protector McGraw? I'll radio ahead and let him know you're coming. Marill calling in. Yeah, we took care.
So yeah, after that dialogue, go back.
Listen, I'm sending down a local.
Evening.
Great! I never experienced this in the capital Wasteland back in my previous playthrough. Miss me some mod. So what am I going to do now? And so yeah, we put all of our gear back in the Megaton home. This way, when we finish the DLC, we can basically loot the place. Oh, also, I'm not the only one who stores all of his stuff like that instead of using them. It's an effective tactic, especially when you want to start a DLC that has better gear.
Come on. How long you gonna let McGraw screw us?
I'll be doing that also when
All right, you.
the pit.
Keep your weapons holstered, your hands to yourself, and your mouth shut. Follow me.
Keep moving, local.
So, about the Brothers of Steel. Their primary goal is to preserve technology and basically hoarding them to themselves.
I need to talk to you. 2 minutes of your time.
I see some
That's all
bright
I'm
things
asking.
about that too.
Come on, I don't have all day. What's up? Look,
So yeah,
we've been dropping like
I'm kind of sympathizing over their
Localized.
goals.
how long can we keep those Frankensteins at
Oh,
bay?
great.
One
Just
more
what we...
This is one of the mistakes that TTW has. It separates the assault of shotgun with this, so it doesn't use the same animations as the assault of shotgun.
Sorry, sir. Here he is, like you asked.
You were supposed to keep an eye on our guest, Defender.
Come on.
Yeah,
You
like
know
I
will.
said, sorry,
overheard what you
sir.
said
Not
yesterday.
my fault he ran in here. Listen, I still don't think this is a good idea.
I'm leaving already.
That'll be all, Defender. Thank you. Keep moving, local. So you're the one Marill sent down. I'll be perfectly honest. I'd trust a Wastelander to shine my power armor, and even that's pushing it. But you do have that computer there on your wrist. I can see now that Marill made the right call. Maybe you can be useful after all.
So, my Pip-Boy makes me unique, and you need my help because of that.
So you do have half a brain. That's good. I'll keep it simple. I need you, and I need that computer of yours. You help me out, and I'll do what I can to help you. This isn't an offer the outcasts extend to anyone, so you really should think carefully about it.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Records indicate there's some high-value tech in this base, but we can't get to it. The armory is sealed by a blast door, and we can't get it open. We're pretty sure anyone who completes the facility's VR simulation program will gain access, but it requires a certain interface. Unfortunately, we don't have one. You do, right there on your wrist. I need you to go into the simulator and complete that program, which will unlock the armory.
Oh, thank you.
You'll get a share of the gear, of course.
Simulation? Like a computer simulation? Of what?
It's the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska from Chinese communists. It was a pretty significant event in American history, according to our scribe. I won't lie to you. It's heavy combat, safety protocols disengaged.
Oh my god.
That means you die in the sim, your body goes into massive cardiac arrest. You're still listening, so I'm going to assume you're interested. But time's wasting. Sibley can take you to the pod. Olin will get you briefed. If you want to walk away, you're free to leave. My men won't stop you. I've said my piece. If you're interested in assisting, follow Sibley to the simulation.
So there's actually a good Easter egg to a iconic location
Keep moving,
in this
local.
bunker. Let's see if we can find it. I forgot where it is. So this is it. You see this guy? Vault 108 jumpsuit. And the interrogation lock. And his name is Gary23. You know why I say that Vault 108 is a unique location and iconic? So let's take it.
Listen, son. I know Murillo was rough. I'm sorry. I really am.
Gary? Gary?
Gary?
Right. You can drop the ads now. I'm not here to hurt you.
Gary?
Look, just remove the pit boy, and we can part ways.
Gary! Gary!
You know what? Fuck this. Hand me that saw. And turn off the recorder.
So yeah, you've heard it. That Gary guy only speaks Gary because he is actually a clone of many Garys in Vault 108. So basically, I don't know what Vault 108 is about, but I think they only use one guy and clone himself like that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Oh great, just what we need. You're here to help? Fine, then put this on. Get in the chair, and we'll run the simulation.
We have the Lady Killer perk. This is actually because, yeah. Oh wait, it's already in the original Fallout 3. I forgot. Whoa, slow down. Can we just talk for a bit?
Oh, I'm sorry. Things have been tense here lately, and I'm afraid it's getting the better of me. I shouldn't be taking it out on
File
you.
will be corrupted.
Did you need
Never
something?
had that happen before. Can you tell me more about what you're doing here?
We're doing our jobs, locating technology, preserving it, and making sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh my, you're such a lady.
Someone has to safeguard the future of the human race, right?
Well, in real
McGraw thinks
life,
there's something
I'm
of
basically
value
an
here.
awkward guy.
I know not everyone agrees, but based on what I've seen, I think he's right. Don't you know? Not up on your history.
So there's something ironic because only the scribes learn history. I thought the Brotherhood was the remnants of the U.S. military. I mean, some of them, at least, they should know their history.
The simulation needs an... We figured you should...
Everyone starts as an awkward guy. Yeah, I
You're
get
not
that.
sitting...
The worst thing about this thing, it weighs 10 pounds. 10 pounds!
in that thing unless you're wearing the suit for it. I'm not gonna have you fry the circuits.
So, before we start, let's face the music and save. Virtualization. Yeah, I watched Code Lyoko back as a child.
That was a hell of a nasty fall you took. When your chute bunched up like that, I thought you were a goner. I hope the other guys made it. I don't think their patrol spotted us coming in. So at least we still have the jump on them. You still have your gear, so I'm gonna let you make the call. You can go in quiet, or guns blazing. We'll still meet at the rendezvous point inside, as planned. Then we'll blow those artillery guns to hell. Just
you just
watch
end up
yourself.
working your way up from here.
Reds
from
up
there.
here don't take prisoners.
Yeah.
Good luck.
They said hard work is good work, so yeah. Let's make it worth it. Make sure to quick save right after that little cutscene. Because if you die here, you restart back at the bunker. I don't want to waste more time on that, so yeah. So there's the thing here. Apparently the silenced pistol is not touched by the animation mods for some reason. I don't know why. When playing this DLC, be careful. The enemies have such great accuracy. So, the moment you see them, fast. Also, here's a tip. When you start this DLC, make sure your gun skill is 25 as well as your energy weapon skill. Because, yeah, all the weapon skills are at level 25. In the skills, I mean. Hello. Make sure you go here first and take this baby. Ooh, nice paint job. I really like this texture mod. Make sure to take this as well for close quarters. Those are assault rifles are made for, right? If anyone speaks French, can you please translate what they're I also use a mod. Whenever you land a fatal headshot, it will always have that kill cam, like Sniper Elite. Also, after finishing Operation Anchorage, I advise you raise your energy weapon skill to 75. There's a reason for that. It's a hassle, I know, but because of the skill books that are basically strewn all over the capital wasteland, it's not really that hard. Do you just stream for fun? Yes, I do. I mean, I haven't got even enough subscribers to make a monetized run, So yeah. Any support from you guys will be really, yeah, what's the word again? I'm not a native English speaker. Appreciate it. Nice try. Here we go. It says Gauss rifle prototype, but it's more than just a prototype. You'll see why. There's also a problem with this, because, yeah, it often misses them hitting, even though you got the scope right. It has a slow reload animation as well. It's just bad luck. You don't have the strength to sprint with this weapon. It's an AK. How much strength that I'm going to use? Wait, it's not an AK. It's an Orenco. Even though you cannot sprint when the weapon is drawn, you just need to holster, although yeah, it makes you vulnerable to enemies.
God damn, this place is swarming with Reds. I almost didn't make it.
Glad to see you made it in one piece.
Yeah, I almost bought it out on the cliffs. Didn't know the Reds were so handy with a sniper rifle. So, what's the situation? We clear to blow the hell out of this place?
I do have a Discord server, but it's mainly for, yeah, I write fanfics and post fan art sometimes, and I'm not really that active in my own Discord server. Yep, let's go.
I got you, 6. Whoa. Watch your step near those ledges. That is a hell of a long.
Sniper Elite 2077 right there.
Eyes on. We got company up ahead. Over there! Over there! Get him!
Make sure you go inside. There's something important. I mean, it's optional, but it's important. Because where is it? This is important. You collect all 10 pieces and you get a perk.
Audio log begin. This is Captain Zachary Lloyd, United States Army Anchorage, Alaska Security Detachment. We are approximately 2 hours into the Chinese assault on this outpost. We're being shelled non-stop, indiscriminately, The entire base is under bombardment from the Chinese ships, and they don't care who they hit. All accounts indicate they've actually killed more of their own men than ours. They just do not seem to care about their own troops at all. At this rate, the entire mountain will be a graveyard in less than an hour, and then the Chinese will just move in and up shop. God help us. God help America.
God help America. Oh my god, that line. The way he said it. It's clearly a voice actor.
Dirty men!
Sometimes I wish there's like a Fallout Stories game, so basically you play as like an iconic NPC from various Fallout games like Boone or even one of the Misfit kids, O'Hanarahan, and play it like, yeah, some kind of linear story mode like Call of Duty. That's a bad idea coming from an ex Call of Duty player like me, but come on, I'm just saying. Thank you, Montgomery. So yeah, this perk is actually from a mod from Switch 6 Shooter, if I believe. Her mods are basically awesome for TTW playthroughs. I think we'll take this later. Since we're going back heavy-handed, let's take this one.
Through this next structure is the entrance to the artillery base. I don't know what they got waiting for us, so keep a sharp watch.
Before you're asking, you're an ex-Call of Duty player? Yeah. I played Black Ops 1 and 2. And I watched my older siblings play World at War. That's a brutal game. But yeah, it shows you how scary war is. It's not fun. Treyarch really did themselves there in World at War, and I salute that. I played Black Ops 1 and 2 basically back when we still install games using CDs and such, and I lost the CD, so I have no chance of playing that ever again, except looking at YouTube playthroughs.
Wake up!
One channel that I recommend watching for Call of Duty campaign is probably The Professionals. He gives so much history lessons on historical Call of Duty games, like World at War, or World War II, or even the Black Ops games. He's a nice guy. Yeah. Professional. Most people knew him as the master of grinding in GTA Online, but yeah. He also played other games too. Professional is also one of the YouTubers that inspired me to make the YouTube channel on gaming, alongside PewDiePie and Oxhorn. Some of the lore involved is actually Greek to me, so yeah, if you want to learn more about the Fallout lore, I recommend watching Oxhorn's channel. He covers great details on the lore, although yeah, there's mistakes here and there, but
something
all the lore master basically breaks off.
Over there! Get him! Wake up!
You see that? They always aim for the head. Let's go guns blazing them. Only they had something like an M14 or something. Bench at a distant area. But no, there's the things that fall. There's like 50s only.
Don't let one of those commies get away.
That means one.
Target spotted. Engaging.
That's quick save here. I don't want any more shenanigans. There's a little glitch with the rifle here. Yeah. Or maybe it's the armor.
Over there,
but
over there! Get
having fun. A shotgun will be effective at times like this. No shotgun. Yeah.
All targets.
What I like about the weapon reanimations and such is that there's emergency tactical reloads. So basically, if you fire a gun and there's still bullet in the chamber, you didn't rack back the charging handle thingy. I like that detail in most games nowadays.
Molly, I hope this tape gets to you, some way, somehow. I don't have a lot of time, but you need to know what happened to me.
Somehow.
The early
Yeah,
reports
yeah,
weren't
somehow.
bullshit. The Chinese are here.
Sounds like a
As in,
teenage
they're
boy.
invading Anchorage in force,
love.
right now. This is the real deal. It makes Pearl Harbor look like an Academy exercise. I've never seen so many goddamn warships. Sergeant Lowry has ordered the platoon to assemble in the mess in 15 minutes. The plan is to dig in on the cliffs and slow the Chinese advance until the civilian contractors
down
can
there?
evacuate.
That's
And then we hold the line for as
Don't
long
worry,
as we
we're
can.
out of range.
I talked to Durney, Cielo, and Dallas,
Did I
and we
forget
all
to
agreed. Surrender is not an option. I never told you, but that night in Cleveland, on the Ferris wheel, that was when I fell in love with you. Goodbye, Molly.
Wake up!
I'm sorry.
Got something.
This is Private First Class Henry Hodges, signing out.
Private First class. That's actually not a very bad rank. Private first class. But he still died like that?
Here's a little something from Uncle Sam.
Audio log begin. This is Captain Zachary Lloyd, United States Army, Anchorage, Alaska Security Detachment. Approximately 23 minutes ago, Chinese Communist forces set foot on Anchorage soil, despite our soldiers' best efforts to prevent that landing. As expected, the Chinese have launched a two-pronged attack, one aimed at occupying Anchorage proper, and the other at securing this base. Thanks to our entrenchment, U.S. casualties here on the mountain are currently minimal, but that's not going to last for long. Chinese reinforcements appear to be endless. It's just a matter of time before we're overrun. We'll die today, but by God, we'll give those communist sons of bitches a black eye they'll never forget.
Wake up!
Lloyd out.
Vengeance guts. Get out of my country. Something Uncle Sam. Come on, lead bastards.
The simulation still gives you XP.
Oh, Molly, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is that
I
guy.
am so sorry.
The private
I
first
can't
class
do
guy.
this. I'm so afraid, Molly. I don't want to die. Oh my God, I don't want to die. We held them as long as we could. I swear we did. Then Cielo asked for a magazine, and when I turned to give it to him, a shell hit, and he's gone, Molly. He was there 1 second, and then he wasn't. His blood and bits of him. Oh my God, he's all over me. Please, 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 let them leave. Let them leave. Let them leave. I just want to come home. I just want to be with you again. I'm hiding now. The Chinese are everywhere. I'm a coward. I'm a coward, I know, but I don't care. If they find me, I'm surrendering.
Yeah. So I was wrong. Let's keep moving.
These are the worst enemies in the game. The most annoying one. I mean in the DLC.
Get out of my country, commie.
Oh, so they were translated. Let's see how accurate they are. If any of you speak Chinese, let me know if they speak the Chinese accurately. And after this, there's no going back. Let's go.
That's the front down there. These guns are pounding on our guys. Let's take them out. Get out of my country.
So this is Anchorage. I wonder if it's accurate in real life as well. Have I got any refineries? The hostage give it to you? After planting it, it's safe. Mako is American, so yeah. Some of it is accurate. Make quoted American. I speak a little of the language since. Oh, so the flash radius is that. Hello, you, Kerosene. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's skip the ammunition and just run like hell. We'll just go bye-bye. There's another one of the things in Great Lakes, the ones with the sniper rifles. Thanks for showcasing mods in your videos. Oh, so you've watched my mod showcases for Left 4 Dead? Oh, you're welcome then. Welcome to the stream. And enjoy, because after I'm done with this DLC, I'm ending the stream. Sabotage. I'm an expert saboteur after all. You watched many of my Left 4 Dead mods. Well, most of them were not even my mods, I'm just showcasing them and then help them post the videos on the pages. So yeah, I'm basically supporting them through making videos. Although yeah, I play with if you might be cringe if you might cringe if you hear this, but I use anime mods and yeah, I have my preferences, but I sometimes use non-anime mods as well. Because the game has been crashing on me these days, I don't really play it that often. Also, I often use custom music during the showcases.
Aha! And they all come tumbling down. Yeah.
Why should I be cringe? It's your channel. Because of the anime mods I use. Some people, yes, there's some.
Damn fine work you did taking out those guns.
Those anime mods.
Damn fine.
So this is General Constantine Case. He's basically an important character in Fallout 3, basically. During the pre-war world, you'll hear from him again in Vault 112. We sure sent those red Chinese packing.
Now hold on there, soldier. You see these fancy little gold stars on my uniform? I spent a lot of time getting them, and I'll be damned if some punk like you isn't going to address me properly. While I appreciate your enthusiasm in this operation...
Just speed it up. Yes, sir. Understood perfectly, sir.
At ease, soldier. We're all a bit strung out. We lost some good men, including my I didn't call you down here as of... and before... There are 3... Follow me. Okay, pay attention, soldier. I'm only gonna go through this once. We've set up our new field HQ down here. The area is pretty secure now that the artillery guns are gone. The first of the 3 targets we need to handle is their Chimera depot over here. Be careful on your approach. You're gonna have to get through the enemy camp on the way. Once you breach the perimeter of the depot, you need to take out both of the main fuel tankers. Your second target is all the way over here. The Chinese have set up a listening post set to the side of Callaway Ridge. There are some abandoned mines along the route, so keep your eyes and ears open. It's a great place for an ambush. You need to clear the place of personnel, so we can get our intelligence boys in there to start decoding. Once the first 2 targets are down, the last obstacle standing in the way is their damn pulse field. You need to cross it, then cause it to overload, so we can mop up the place with the T-51Bs. Let me warn you now, unless you have some sort of a death wish, I wouldn't even go near the field until the first 2 targets are down. Lieutenant Morgan will be your eyes and ears for Operation Anchorage, so get everything else you need from him. Uncle Sam's invested a lot of money turning you into a killing machine. Time to pay him back. Dismissed!
Lieutenant Thomas Morgan, Intelligence and Logistics at your service. I point, you shoot. So, you're in charge. Do I really have to answer? Don't worry about it. If you need anything... Sure. Put simply, it's a co-opted mining rig that's been changed into an armored vehicle. Bigger. The Chinese...
Reminds me of Command & Conquer, where the Chinese have the strongest tanks.
Uncle Sam... You can always speak... The rest of the operation...
So basically, this is like a penal battalion now. A suicide squad? Really? So... let's see. For this one, let's take Fire Team Package.
Operation should make the artillery guns feel like a walk in the park.
We need one of these. Grenadier. These graphics were amazing back then. Yeah, that's what I thought back then as well. Now people can basically use ray tracing mods and that, but for performance purposes, I didn't use them.
Well, looks like we're working together again, sir.
Let's not use the Intelligence 7 one because that doesn't reward as XP.
You deserve it, sir.
So, basically, let's do the mining town first. That's what everyone do, basically.
Sir. Everything Sir.
We don't have a semi-auto rifle, so...
Hell, you earned a lot of respect with the soldiers for what you did to those Chinese artillery guns. Tell you what, take this extra gear with you. Requisitions be damned. If anyone asks, it fell off a truck.
Imagine that situation in real life. Basically, someone gave you a real gun and then they're none the wiser, especially during a war.
Yes, sir.
People are wondering, why don't you pick Bloody Mess? Well, I'm not going to pick Bloody Mess until I get to the Mojave after finishing the feeds. Because I needed those headshots. I mean, I don't need those headshots, but I don't want to give them. Oh, this one is good. Especially since we're going to use the Gauss rifle more often. Because you're using the Gauss rifle, you don't need the sniper package. You still play Genshin? Yes, of course. I did play. I did play this afternoon. I made it until floor 11. Well, it's not a perfect run, but at least I did it. I struggled. Nida and Raiden in one team is basically overpowered.
You can call me Super.
Mining town is crawling with commie forces, sir. We're holding up here for the moment. What are your orders?
Since we're a suicide squad, let's just attack.
Yes, sir.
He's up on that ridge, right over there.
This is the annoying part of the DLC, because there are snipers, camouflage snipers.
Damn it, McKinney! He's got to take out the
Stop and drop!
Duck and cover!
Expressive open world gameplay like this. Well, if the world is that soulless, I can call it really expressive. I mean, it's post-apocalyptic, but it's already 200 years, so it's people, right?
Target in proximity. Search pattern 7-3.
I'm gonna push you bastards right back to the Great Wall if I... That's how we do things in the court.
So even in this age, they still use war dogs. use it when you enter the war.
All targets. Eliminate. Over there! Get him!
Your team like have perks. Yeah. Has abilities.
Target spot. Engage it.
Goddamn commies caught me with
Private
my
Ryan.
pants.
That's a reference
Don't
to
tell anyone you
Saving
found
Private
me.
Ryan. Yeah, that's obvious, but yeah, I still gotta say it. People that don't know about it. What a moron. He got out of cover right then. He's not gonna survive long anyways.
The mining town is not... Well, they're...
Now let's go to the listening post. See, this is why, the reason why this town is more important in the DLC.
Don't let one of those cops get...
The reason I can say what is that is because of high perception.
Target is
Wake
down.
up! Old Benji's got some.
Thank goodness that these guys are accurate, or else I'm missing. The good thing about the Gauss Rifle in Fallout 3 is that every critical strike, you launch the enemy back, no matter who it is, even a behemoth.
Enemy spotted. Area secured.
I'm still kind of confused why would they give a grenadier a submachine gun. I mean, most games, grenadiers will rifles, not those tank units will.
Drop those reds.
Good night, Tommy.
We're going inside the building, so let's switch to this. When you're indoors, actually, shotguns are the most effective. Because, yeah, close range combat.
Old Benji's got something for you.
It's too bad that I don't have shotguns for me. But since because the mining town was a death trap, I had to use this.
Something from Uncle Sam.
I kind of feel bad killing unarmed enemies. They're basically helpless like
Come on, head red fast now. Hostiles vapor.
see if I can young with this one.
Did you want? Police! And that's how we do things in the Corps. 我发现你了，要地人！Get out of my country!
Are you excited for Starfield? Well, yeah, if I can afford it, at least. And it's still Bethesda. I just hope that their dialogue is a lot more better than what I get from Fallout 4.
要地人！
Like, yellow triangle, and then you pass this blue stick. What's that? So basically Fallout 4 can be made even easier just because you dump all of your points in charisma? Come on. This is why the simulation was not out to the public. It basically kills the player after the player died in game.
I'll push you bastards right back to the brick. Something from Uncle Sam.
It's still saving.
There's a little something from Uncle Sam. Area clear. Let's move out.
I love this animation. It's kind of unfinished. The bull shouldn't lock back like realistic headshots. I got some regrets. Which one will be that? This is getting ridiculous right now. I don't want to cheat, but
Target spotted. Engage.
I'll make you pay for that.
Get out of my country.
Go weapons out.
Area clear. Let's move out.
that takes care of that.
Over there. Over there. Get him. Benji's got something. That should be the last of them. And the last of the bombing runs on our...
At least this means that the Chinese aircraft will not bomb us anymore. No comms, no thing. So now let's do the ice camp part. It's actually really easy though. Especially if you have, yeah.
Sir. All right, boys. I'm gonna...
Listening post.
Because this is the way to the Chimera depot, I'm going to need anti-tank weaponry.
Make you famous. Get yourselves...
Sir. Yeah, sure. You can only change...
This is how the Anchorage Memorial statue got inspired.
Okay, that's it. Just like that. Hold still. Excellent.
With this one?
Alright, you boys try not to die out there, okay? God bless you.
However, we need to be careful when
Sir.
using this gear. Because we use submachine guns after all. Also, be careful of the enemies here. They can easily headshot you from far away. Happened to me during my last week. But if you have like to play other games after that, I have Skyrim, of course, where one is different places.
Look at you all calm, cool, and collected. Doesn't the fact that we're surrounded by Chinese...
Ice camp's right around the bend, sir. We're holding up here for the
New
moment.
mods coming in.
What are your
these
orders?
days, I kind of always restarted my playthroughs on Skyrim.
Bury those commie bastards! Engage your target.
Area secured.
One of those commies. Get away.
Welcome to Alaska.
I'm gonna put these bastards right back to the Great Wall if I have to.
The enemies in the tower can be especially annoying too.
There they are! Over there! Get them! Get out of my country, commie!
Hostiles vaporized.
Okay, 3 more intel and then we get the perk.
Check your fire!
So they do react. It's damn saved. They're not taking any prisoners. Not out of my knowledge.
They took... sir. Just by surprise. I was the lucky one. Look, thanks for the rest back to HQ.
Ice camp secured.
Found some papers before I got caught. Good hunting. You really have time to stand here and chat? We got work to do.
And then they're the ones that stayed there. Now this part, I think these guys inspired the rules in Fallout 76. I've seen awesome rules, like, yeah. Most people call Fallout 76 a disaster, but the idea of the game has is actually really good. The graphics were really good. What's your favorite cryptid from West Virginia, guys? I like the Wendigo. They've gotten a better design.
I'm on this one.
Chalk another one up for me.
A chimera as a fantasy creature. Yeah, I'm such a nerd.
Hostile vaporized.
What are your orders for this?
Don't let one of those cops... Come on, you red bastard!
Hostile vaporized.
let one of those cops get away.
Target spotted. Going weapons out.
Let's see if this hits. It hits. Fun fact about the submachine gun, the 10mm one. It's actually based on one of HK's cancelled products. I wonder what how effective it would be if it was never cancelled. Hold on. Sorry for the background noise. It's getting late at my time zone. Oh no!
That should be the last of them. And the last of the bombing runs on our guys, thanks to you. I'm gonna order our men back to the field HQ. See you there.
Yes, sir.
Level up, level up.
I think it's time to show those red bastards what the U.S. Army is all about.
It's time for the final push. For this one, I recommend using shotguns.
All right. Now it's just you and me. Let's go take down the Pulse Street.
What did you need, soldier?
So the alloy still uses its animations, not the AW.
Thank God. I thought I was a goner.
Don't let one of those cops get away.
This one is unaffected by the animation mods too. I wanted to get to level 30 faster, so here right now. I need at least 50 science. That's important later on. Now this one is important. Quick shots every day.
Now, Uncle Sam.
We're almost finishing this, guys.
Hostiles vaporized. All right. Now it's just you and me. Let's go take down.
Get out of my country.
Grenade!
Continuing our sweep. We'll advise.
This doesn't really help to boost our enemies, you know.
Keep those eyes open, people.
Don't let one of those cops get away.
Engaging target. Engaging target. Get out of my country! Payback time! Assaulting hostile!
This is not an easy good.
Hostile! Hostile!
Go for the attack.
I'm sorry, but I need free XP.
我拒不会当你们的俘虏。
That's it. We
That'll
complete the
do,
game.
soldier. Stand down.
Sir, yes, sir.
With the General's death, our boys can secure this refinery and be on their way to Anchorage proper. You've helped pave the way for taking the city back from the Reds, soldier. Good work. You've also gone above and beyond the call of duty by recovering important enemy intel and exposing their plans to us. Again, well done, soldier. That'll complete this portion of your training. Report to your superior for debriefing and your next assignment. Dismissed.
So yeah, that's it. We're finished. But at what cost? You'll get to learn how to wear power armor, baby.
Good job making it through that simulation. And as agreed, you get your share.
Never would have thought it. Savage could do it.
Really? You're not gonna...
That's why it's hard after you finish the DLC with realistic headshots. You really needed that shotgun and cheese through them. But now we're prepared. I accidentally shot her, huh? I guess.
Aggressor targeted!
That's it. Dead. All of them. I don't think I'll be missing this place ever again. After all these years. Let's get out of here.
What is it?
It's good to see you alive and well, sir.
Okay, I think that's it. I'm ending the stream right now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you again on my next stream, whenever it is.